the revolution continued. I was looking at these two fellows down there, which are a symbol of change, which are something that is clear. I wouldn't have had if we were to have no revolution. I mean, besides all this which is representation with two more flaws, too much, in fact, for now, for two people. It's a symbol of capitalist regime with all its benefits and oh Lord, burdens. Like, look, me, what did I need that? Wasn't it better in the communist regime where there was no way to have such silly birds screaming all the time? And this is one element brought up because I was talking in the last episode of nostalgia, which is hard to understand on all fronts except a few, and I was mentioning the fact that in the communist regime one had no liberty except for reading. True, there was that too. A lot of literature was considered subversive. We had some very few dissidents, and we should mention Mircea Dinescu. That's one real. I mentioned Andrei Finzi, who led the revolution in our sector, if you will, in our area, in our part of the rebellion. That's the Roman Square. But then Mircea Dinescu would be another one. Although for quite some years he went berserk, crazy, and started somehow supporting the the descendants somehow, UPDSR and others of the National Salvation Front, Iliescu, who took over from Ceausescu, and was somehow a type of Gorbachev, but that was passé, that was not, that was retrograde. I mean, we didn't need any more communists, no matter how enlightened or anything like that. Just as an enlightened despot, was not a good, benign as he can be sometimes if he's a despot. Well, somehow Pinochet comes to mind in Chile, who was so bad. He did so many cruel, disgusting, revolting things, so there's no question about it. But on one level, he brought in a liberal system of capitalism. He seems to have helped somehow make Chile the most advanced economy, the most advanced state in South America, and one of the most in the world. Something which the left wing appears to try and stand back. I mean, with the constitution they wanted approved and which was rejected with I don't know how many hundreds of pages of text and rights for anything, the right to strike for the unions no matter what. I mean, if you feel like it, and many crazy provisions. Impossible to possible if you destroy the progress. So trying to get back. I mentioned in previous episodes. Let's restart a little bit on that alley and explain a little. So it was geophysics in geology. Geophysics, a better branch of geology. I mean, the crème de la crème somehow. I still don't know how I went on that road. Seeing that the enthusiasm was diminishing to the point where, in fact, I realized in the second year of university that I'm not keen on going on with this because I mentioned I want to see some geologists, geophysicists, engineers working in the fields, and they were stuck. They couldn't do things because of the communist, the Ceausescu policy, the agrarian revolution, something I don't know, which restricted and in fact forbade the access for them to places to work. So they just had to sit and wait and do nothing. Back up. Since I mentioned it, this was one of the unique areas where engineering was combined with with some natural, with sciences, with geology in its geophysics division, say, was a combination of university and polytechnics, which was interesting. University was much more elevated, superior to polytechnics. University was one thing, engineering, polytechnics was another, was looked down upon in those days. Now I understand, I was talking sauna. Sauna will come quite often. If we're to make more revolution notes, inshallah. Because this is where a lot of talk took place years back, starting with maybe 94, and hiatus of a few years up to before the pandemic. That's to 2019, is it? Many years of going to the sauna, to the downtown club, to what used to be the Bucharest Hotel, and now it's Radisson downtown, and it's called the downtown in this world class chain we have here, health chain of health clubs, and in Solomon talks. I'm laughing at world class because it's just world class quality, world class. Nah, fuck it. There's so much to complain there, and I did. In fact, before one of the breaks of the hiatuses I mentioned, what was it? I don't know. Let's say 2008. I made a list, and then they gave me money back because I said, "How can you say you have a sauna when it's not working?" It's working every now and then, and then when it's working, you have your own people inside, and they're complaining. I remember with one time there was one of the employees outside. They used to have such awful employees coming into the locker room, and fuck this and fuck the pussy and motherfucker, and listen, I'm not here to hear insults, and even if it's not directed to me, and in the sauna it could be because the content was towards clients in general, and then I said, this is not working, this is fucked up, that's it. And how can people be so stupid? Anyway, so as I said, then they gave me the money back. Not initially, I had to, initially they just disregarded, but then I started because that's a good thing now with communication. You can have notes, and then you have people complaining about these notes in, I don't know, Sri Lanka, where we have some who dislike our videos no matter what. Even when I put out, I start putting a warning, because I did put a warning in the beginning. Well, look, don't watch this, you're not going to like it. So no use in watching 10 seconds and then poof, pulling down the plug on us, putting up, and I'm like, why do that? Because I warned you, since I warned you, So I wrote to many of the clients. I mean, the same email, same copy. Look, this guy in this land here doesn't care. I wrote to him, it doesn't fix anything. And to finish with that issue. Yeah, that's they had a jacuzzi inside, and then as a construction site, it was inside, and the panels around it, and then some things that would fall down, and then I asked, you said it's going to be fixed, repaired in 5 days. It's not. It's been 10. We need the part that's missing, and then 15 days, 20 days, a month. So, the part, come on with DHL, with everything now. You have now 100 courier firms around here. Maybe then you had just 10. But still, FedEx and so on. You get a part from Papua New Guinea in 2 days. I mean, not in 4 hours, but in 2 days. What does it take for you to? So, it's a question of who cares. And that was lost in the middle of, let's sidetrack with talk in Italian. I was talking with an Italian professor. He's an Italian professor teaching. He was teaching back then. Surely he's back in Italy now. It's been quite a few years, maybe 5 maybe 7. And he was telling me now, very few. The quality of the students is very low, very bad, because now they're going, as opposed to in my days when philology started studying languages, was for the creme de la creme somehow. Now it's for the bottom because it's so badly paid. Professors were respected, and they were among the few who could make some money in countries which on the side, but on top of the very, very low wages that everybody had, except for the few nomenclatura and so on. Because remember, we will hear this again and again for the period I'm talking about. All animals are equal, but some animals are also animal farm. So now the pay for teachers is among the lowest. So who decides to choose them? Those who cannot aspire to pass the exams, the tests for the others. They choose economy, I say, they choose. Yeah, so. Okay, let's continue tomorrow.